Hello guys, it's Chris again, and I'm here to bring you an updated version of my Marionette Twisted Watchwork boss guide in Lonar's Pass. 5 lanes leading up to the Marionette Watchwork, along with 5 little platforms that you have to defeat a champion on. Each lane has a turn to go inside of the Marionette Watchwork area. Basically, while one lane is attacking the Marionette, 4 other lanes have to be defending, otherwise the Aether Blade Cannon Laser will go all the way up and it will kill everyone. Alright, and so let's go on to the lanes. It doesn't really matter how you number them or how you label them, they are all the same. My server does it backwards. We do 1 through 5 starting with the first lane that goes in, and it just gets confusing with other servers as well. But you can either name it south, southwest, middle, northwest, and north. That works best for our server. I don't know how it works best for you, but that's how it works here on my server. Now let's go into what you'll be doing in terms of defending. Defending, you have to make sure that these champions do not get to the portal, otherwise it will power up the Aether Cannon and it will kill everyone. So you want one group attacking the champions at the spawn, and then make sure that they chase them down and make sure that they don't get to the little icon of the shield. Also, with the lanes of those who are defending, there's a few tips that you should know. The siege golems is your health. Basically, what you have to do is make sure that your health stays up. You can leave your siege golem and heal up, and then your siege golem's health will be up again. So watch your siege golem's health. You can easily restore your health in it by healing yourself with your healing skill once you leave the siege golem and then get back into it. Here comes another tip from Yoda WGZ. He includes that you should keep a siege golem at the base of the fight if you're defending. Basically, you keep a siege golem by the shield, by the gate. I'm not so sure about this. The siege golem could be useful killing the watchworks that are trying to get in. You can keep a small man team of like 5 at the gate to defend the gate. The Molten, Toxic, and Aether Blades, if they don't really care about getting in. It's about getting the watchworks in, and you want to make sure that the watchworks do not get in, because then the Aether Cannon does go up and then everyone dies. Also, while defending, you want to make sure that you have enough repair hammers. Basically, what you can do if no one's using it, no one in another lane's using it, you can go to another lane and take their hammers and bring it back to your lane, and you can use it in your lane. This tip comes from Yoda WGZ again. He is amazing for actually posting and replying and sharing his comments on how to do the Marionette boss. Now that you're inside the gate and you're fighting the watchwork, you want to make sure of 2 things. You want to make sure that you're not standing in any red and orange attack bubbles. They change the little colors on it. It's a little weird, but you get used to it. So the first Marionette boss, like the champion boss that you face on the platform, is one that does a frontal attack, and the only way you can damage him is if you hit it from behind. He suggests using Immobilize. This is a very good tactic. Also, stuns and all that work really well, and if you have someone who can tank it and is being aggroed by it, he could stand right there and let everyone else hit it from behind and DPS it down, and that's usually how you can get the first boss down. The second boss is going to be one that drops mines. For this fight, it's good to have very people who can teleport skills. So Thieves with Shadow Step, Merciful Intervention, Judge's Intervention, I don't remember which one it was, Guardian, Blink with Mesmer. It's very good to use these because you can easily blink behind the mines if the Marionette champion boss is going to attack you. So then it runs into its own mines, it's stunned, and you can DPS it down. Also, stuns work on this boss as well, and so that's how you defeat the second Marionette boss. The third Marionette boss is very, very tanky, so the best way to do this is you just DPS it down. It it likes to throw bombs out. It throws projectiles out. So watch your feet. Make sure you don't step in one of its bombs. And if you just DPS it down, you can get it down fairly quickly. And that is basically how you do boss number 3. Boss number 4 is very hard, particularly for lanes 2 and 3 because they get a loading screen, and once they load in, they're already like halfway down and have a lot of confusion stacks on it. This is why you want to get lane 4 the chance to fight the 4th boss, because there's no loading screen for lane 4, 5, and 1, but lanes 2 and 3 will get a loading screen if they get the 4th boss, or any boss in general, basically. So the 4th boss, it does a shriek attack right in front of you, and it's best to stay out of that shriek attack. It will cause stacks of confusion on you. If you can easily dodge out of it, that's good. If you got all the confusion stacks, you want to turn off your auto-targeting. You want to make sure you're not attacking anything, you're not moving around, you're not dodging, because the confusion stacks will kill you, because this is a low-level zone. And just basically DPS it down, stay out of its frontal attack, and watch out for bombs from the marionette itself. For the 5th boss, it's very, very easy if you stack up and you stack tight, because if you have them running around, sometimes the little pieces that come from the 5th boss will aggro someone else, and it will split it apart, and then all of a sudden you have DPS coming in from the back, from the side, you don't know where. The 5th boss is very easy in a sense. It splits into 2, goes from 1, 2, 4, and then 8. And the 2, 4, and 8 are going to be regular mobs. I believe the 2 is actually veterans if you kill the champion mob. This advice comes from Yoda WGZ as well. He says that using blinds and AoEs are amazing counters to this boss, and I agree with that. Blinds, thieves who can blind nearby foes, that is a good idea. With stealth, that I give it a thumbs up. I use it a lot. Also, as a side note, you can help out your friends in other platforms. You can do a cone attack. Basically, it will travel across platforms. You can also leave down war banners. War banners will affect, and as I said before, Venom Share thieves can give Venom Share to those on other platforms. And also, if you drag the mob close enough to the edge where another platform can melee it, those are some great tips you can use in defeating the champion bosses on the platforms. And also, don't forget to use your food buffs, and your maintenance oil or sharpening stones. Either or, it helps a lot when coming to DPS, coming from a PvE guild that I'm in. And I want to say thank you to Yoda WGZ for leaving his comment and feedback, and some tips on how to do the marionette boss as well. Thank you guys for watching and commenting and leaving feedback to me. It really does help, and I thank you all for watching.